my name is Katie St. Norris with St. Norris Wealth Management, and in this video we're going to go through the Tax Withholding Estimator that will help you fill out your W-4 2020 form. Let's get going. You can go to the Google search and type in IRS. Click on IRS.gov. That's the page. And close to the bottom you'll see W-4. You click on this and you'll see about Form W-4 Employees Withholding Certificate. Scroll a little bit down, and under other items you may find useful, second from the top you will see IRS Tax Withholding Estimator. You click on that, which will bring the following page. Before you begin to fill out the estimator and go through this, you want to have your most recent pay statements for yourself and your spouse if you're married, any information from other sources of income, most recent copy of your income tax return. You click this button here and it will start loading. You will have 1 through 6 steps over here, with first one about you. And the first question you have to answer information regarding your filing status. If you're not sure what is your tax filing status, check your tax return. In our example, we're going to have married couple filing jointly. The steps are pretty much the same, even though we picked married filing jointly. Can someone else claim you as a dependent on the tax return? We'll say no. The next question will be about your dependents. Do you plan to claim dependents on your tax return? In our example, we'll say one child. Will say yes, and it will ask you about the number of children, dependents. We're going to click 1. Next question will be regarding your income. Do you or will you or your spouse hold a job this year with paychecks from which federal income tax is regularly withheld? We click on yes. Next one will be, how many jobs do you expect to hold this year? And the same question will be for your spouse. In both options, we're going to select 1. Next question will be about your pension. If you or your spouse receive income from a pension this year, we'll say no. And next item will be about other income. You pick any of those that are applicable to you. In our example, we're not going to choose any of this list. And at the very end, if you scroll, they'll ask you if you will be 65 or older in January 1st, 2021. The same question goes to your spouse. Also, they ask you if you or your spouse is blind. We'll say no, we're not marking any boxes, and click next. Now we're income and withholding tab. So you have to put information regarding your job. So do you expect to hold this job the entire year? So what they mean, January 1st through December 31st, and we say yes. How frequently you're being paid? We'll say once a month, most recent pay period. And it will come up with a calendar up top. We'll say it ended May 1st. Enter the total wages you expect to receive in the current year. We'll put $60,000 in our example. Did not receive any bonuses and not planning on getting any. Using your last pay statement, they want you to enter the total federal income tax withheld year to date. So we mark that it's May 1st, so it's from January 1st to May 1st. Say we had $3,000 withheld. And how much was withheld from the last check? We'll say $750. Did you or will you contribute to a tax-deferred retirement plan, such as 401k? It also could be 403b, but not Roth plan. So we'll mark yes. And how much do you anticipate contributing per year? We'll say $4,000. Next item. Did you or will you contribute to an HSA or FSA, pre-tax childcare credit account, or other cafeteria plan? And this one will say no. Next one, they will ask you the same questions regarding your spouse's job. I'll just put in the same information just to go for it quickly. After you're done answering questions regarding your spouse's job, you click next. You will be on the item number 3, which is adjustments. Adjustments to your income. Most taxpayers don't have enough tax adjustments that are large enough to have significant impact on their tax obligation. In this situation, you can just go to the next step. If you want to see those adjustments, you can click on See Adjustments and see maybe some of them are applicable to you, like student loan interest deduction, educator expenses, educator, so if you're, say, a high school teacher, deduction for contributions to IRA, health savings accounts, moving expenses for members of the armed services, alimony paid, penalty for early withdrawal of savings, and certain business credits for performing artists and fee-based government officials. If you go through them and you don't see anything applicable to you, you just go to the next step. Next item will be deductions. The standard deduction for married couple filing jointly is $24,800. So if you're claiming a standard deduction, you can click on Take the Standard and click Next. If you think that you might want to itemize because you're going to get a larger number than $24,800, you might want to go through the list and just enter your medical and dental expenses, taxes you paid, qualified interest that you pay, that's your mortgage. If you have charitable gifts, you put the amount in here, casualty losses, and other itemized deductions. If you compare two numbers and you're below $24,800, you can go back, say, take the standard deduction, and move on. Number 5 is your tax credits. Because on the earlier screen, we checked the box that we have one child, one dependent. It says that you qualify for tax credits for your dependents. You can click on See Tax Credits, and it will expand to child and dependent related credit items. First one is child tax credit. The calculator will automatically determine the number over 16. How many of qualified children under 17 we have? We say 1. And for other options, we say we don't have any of the following. We happy with the result and click Next. The item number 6, we're gonna have our results. And it shows that we're getting the refund. And if you look to the left, it says if you do not change your withholding, you are likely to get a refund. So it shows expected tax withholding amount, anticipated tax obligation, and it shows estimated overpayment of $6,850. If you decide that you want to keep more of your paycheck and reduce your refund amount, on the bottom right here, it says want to adjust your results, and we want to adjust it and say we'll be happy with $2,800 in a refund. It will tell you for a refund of approximately $2,800, you need to do the following adjustments. And it will list the steps that you have to do in order to make the adjustment. The next thing which is really nice, you can download your pre-fill Form W-4. And in step 4, you will see the pre-filled amount of $151. You still have to go and fill out the rest of the information. If you want to make any changes, on the bottom, if you scroll a little bit, you'll see information, and next to each of those steps, you'll see the edit button. You can click on this button and actually go and make an adjustment. Say we had a student loan interest deduction of $1,200, which you put in here. You keep everything the same, and you have the following results. So you see in this situation, your overpayment, so your refund was reduced to $5,604 because we took that deduction for your student interest. I highly recommend using this estimator when you're filling out your W-4. It will give you a better accuracy. Thank you for watching. Bye.